Good morning, everybody. This is Beth with Something Better, and I'm really looking forward to today, since today's the first day that I'll be offering fall plant starts for your garden. I'm expecting quite a few people to stop by and pick up their pre-orders, as well as checking out some of the plants that I have available for cash and carry. So, and this is also the first day that I'm going to be offering some canned goods for sale along with the plants. So I kind of feel like this is the beginning of something big, and I want to thank everybody who's been a part of it so far. So I'm going to be showing you here really quick some of the plants that I have available, and hopefully I'll see you today from noon to 2 at my house here in Sheridan Court. Talk to you soon. So here is where we have all of the cash and carry plants. It's kind of a bright morning, but that's okay. So down here we have, I want to show you this. This is a marigold, and it's called Signet Mix, and it's a mix of tangerine and lemon, scented as well as colored marigolds. And you can see that the leaves on these are finer than your standard marigold, and it's going to have a mounding growing pattern. So you can put these out in your garden. They will attract pollinators and repel naughty bugs, and just add some color and interest to your garden. So I have a whole flat of these available, and I'm really excited about growing them myself. Down here on the bottom, I have a flat of cucamelon, and I love these. These are cute little plants. They're going to climb and grow and spread all over the place, providing lots of little cucamelons. They're also called Mexican sour gherkin, and what's the other term? Mexican cucamelon and mouse melon. Oh, such a cute little name. So these are going to go quick, and I'm looking forward to growing them as well. I've grown them in the past, and they do really well. I also have some Hopi red dye amaranth. Now this, let me take it out into the sun so you guys can see the color on this. So this is going to look gorgeous in your fall garden. This is going to get quite tall and create some really stunning seed heads. So you can look them up online if you want to see what they look like. But I have quite a few of these available. Over here I have some Brussels sprouts. Now I'm feeling a little cautious about the Brussels sprouts because they have a longer growing season requirement, and we don't have that much time before frost. But I am encouraged because Brussels sprouts are very frost tolerant, and so I am kind of including those with people's pre-orders without charging them for them. And I'm also going to be growing them myself, so it's kind of a little experiment that me and my friends are going to be doing this fall and winter, and we'll see how they do. They might even just keep growing through the winter and give us Brussels sprouts in the spring, so we'll see what happens with those. We also have some acorn squash, which I have growing in the garden. It's going crazy, growing all over my garden watching chair, and so I have these available for you as well. These are my standard marigolds, so you can see that a couple of them are already blooming. So these are great for repelling bad bugs in your garden, as well as attracting pollinators and just looking really, really pretty in the garden. Up here we have yellow squash, which are really prolific and fast growing. So these have plenty of time to give you lots of harvest before the frost. We also have a spiral cauliflower. We have a few spaghetti squash. I have one small tray of triple sown beets just to sprinkle around your garden beds and add some interest and a nice harvest as well. Excuse me. I have some mixed zinnias, again for just adding some beauty to the garden and attracting pollinators. We have some broccoli and cauliflower in various types. We have some more cabbage, a couple of dill, one tray of purple bok choy, some early cabbage, and lots of snowball cauliflower. Now all these varieties were chosen with their growing season in mind, with the exception of the Brussels sprouts, of course, to make sure that they would come to harvest before the end of our growing season here in Fort Wayne. All right. that I have for when people come over to the house to look at plants. If they're not sure what the finished product of the plant is going to look like, I have this little sheet that shows what the fruits and harvest will look like. So here's the cute little cucamelons, acorn squash, the round zucchini that I have, and of course the yellow crookneck. So if you're here looking at plants and not sure what you're looking at, this is going to help you out. And over here next to the deck as you enter the backyard is the canned goods, a few late peppers, a few lingering nasturtiums. I have about 3 or 4 hollyhock plants, which you can go ahead and plant these now. They'll have some time to establish before the frost, and then they'll come back in the spring and bloom for you next year. I have one little tray of red noodle beans available. I have a little box of heirloom tomatoes, which I had a lot of fun putting together. I have caramel dip, which I have to say is the thing that I am the most excited about of these canned goods, and we did sample some and it is delicious. So that actually doesn't have any apple in it. It is for dipping your apples into. We have jars of strawberry jalapeno jam. We have various things over here. We have savory zucchini relish. Let's see if we can focus on that. No. We also have fire and ice pickles, which we also taste tested and were delicious. And something called mock pineapple, which if you don't know what it is, of course you can Google it, or you can come over and I'll tell you all about it. We also have some, let me see, yeah, some fire and ice pickles made with yellow squash. So that is it for today. So that's it for what I have to show you this morning. I just wanted to pop on here and let you know if you are excited about what we're doing here with plant starts that are grown locally. Please share this video and my posts at Something Better with Beth with anybody who you know in the Fort Wayne area that might be interested. So also we are going to have some more plants that weren't available today, or additional ones. So if we run out today, there will be more next Saturday from 12 to 2. So we're going to have more of the acorn squash, the cauliflower. We're going to have some fennel out, which we aren't going to have today. So be sure to stop back every week to see other canned goods as well as other plants that we'll have available. So don't forget to share these videos and posts and come on by and see what we have available each week. All right, have a good one. Bye.